Hey, a very good afternoon to all of you who are watching my video. Thank you very much for tuning in. For today's title, I want to talk about freedom. Okay, so when we talk about freedom, there are a few types of freedom that we have to consider in our life. Okay, the first one is called financial freedom. Okay, now this one is very common. When we talk about financial freedom, everyone always say that, okay, I want to retire. Okay, I want to retire. I want to retire from the job that I hate. Okay, I want to do whatever I like now. Okay, just because I have the financial freedom. Okay, I have money basically. Okay, in order to stop my job and in order to sustain my living, and in the meantime finding another job and whatnot, and continuously sustaining my life. Okay, so that's a concept of financial freedom. Okay, many people mistakenly believe that they thought financial freedom is the key, is the answer to everything in their life. Okay, now I won't say that it is a fallacy or it is a false kind of a belief, but I do believe that you got to think more than that. Okay, if you think that having financial freedom is the only key that will settle all problems in your life, then you may be greatly mistaken. Okay, because let me tell you this, there are much more bigger problems, okay, that does not need money. Okay, so for example, okay, if you have an emotional, okay, like some, you know, argument, okay, if you have argument with your spouse, if you have argument with someone who is close to you, okay, so this doesn't come at the expense of money. You know what I mean? Okay, you know, for the sake of them throwing tantrums to you, for the sake of them finding problems with you to argue about, okay, something which is important or not so important, but you get what I mean, right? Okay, when people want to, create or have some problem with you, it doesn't necessarily come at the cost of money. So I think it's very important to have this distinction. Okay, having financial freedom doesn't mean that you can alleviate all the problems in your life. Okay, so that's the first freedom that I want to talk about. Now the second freedom that I want to talk about is time freedom. Okay, time freedom is different than financial freedom in a sense that time freedom, you can choose what time you want to wake up. Okay, this is very powerful. You can choose what time you want to wake up. Okay, so you do not have to be in a rush just because you are going to your workplace. Okay, you do not have to be in a rush just because you have some schedule that is being scheduled by other people. Okay, you run your own schedule. Okay, you are the main character in your own life. You are the author in your own life. Okay, you direct your own life. You are the director yourself. Okay, so this is a very powerful point. Okay, well, of course, these kind of points, these freedoms that we are talking about, they are intertwined. Okay, they are intertwined, meaning they link one another. They link indirectly, directly and indirectly. Okay, so that is time freedom. It is very important. Okay, now the third type of freedom that I want to talk about is social freedom. Okay, social freedom, social meaning when you are, okay, interacting with people, when you are socializing with people. Okay, many people, they do not have the freedom, okay, to socialize with people. Okay, meaning that if my workplace, it has this person A, person B, person C whom I despise, I do not like that person. Okay, but now just because of workplace, I have to, meet this kind of person A, B and C, and I got to communicate with them, and I got to work together with them, no matter you are in the same team or not with that person. So I think that's very important. Social freedom is very important because you can, at the end of the day, you can choose what kind of people that you want to mingle around with. Okay, so with that said, these three type of freedom, okay, we have another type of freedom which is called activity freedom. Okay, which means you can do whatever you want. Okay, or maybe you could call it work freedom as well. Okay, okay, freedom to do whatever work you want. Okay, for example, I won't say work, let's stay at activity, because if you want to do whatever you want at this current time, okay, you can do it. Okay, which means if you say that, okay, I want to go travel right at this moment, you could do it. Okay, because you have earned that freedom. Okay, you could do that. Okay, you could do this, you could do that, everything at your own discretion. Okay, so I think these four type of freedom is very powerful. Okay, but most people, the problem is most people, they are so hooked. Okay, they are very hooked to the concept that, okay, financial freedom means the world to me. Okay, financial freedom, okay, retiring early means the world to me. It is what I need to achieve in my life, and I have to make it my life mission. Okay, I won't say that it is wrong. Okay, but I would like to argue to say that to a certain degree, we all have achieved freedom. Okay, let me reiterate one more time. To a certain degree, we all have achieved freedom. Okay, now if you are from a family that is not wealthy, right? Well, definitely you are not financially free. Okay, no one says that, okay, that person, this person is, has a tendency to be financially free, earlier than the others. But what I'm saying, of course, family background plays a role. Okay, but a certain type of freedom that we have today, we got to ask ourselves this question. Okay, what kind of freedom do you have today? Okay, if you already have social freedom, then congratulations, you can choose to mingle around with people that you want to ignore, and you choose to you choose not to mingle with people you want to ignore, and you choose to talk to and work with people that you like to work with. Okay, someone who instills positive value in yourself. Okay, and what about time freedom, right? To a certain degree, well, we have time freedom, right? You can choose whatever you want to do. Okay, provided that you have climb the job ladder. Okay, you climb the corporate ladder. Okay, and then you have a little bit of a mastery over your time. Okay, now you have a little bit more time flexibility, and now congratulations, you have achieved some time freedom. Okay, this kind of thing is subjective. It is to a degree, to this degree, to that degree. Okay, it never has an objective kind of evaluation there. Okay, so keep in mind, guys, what I'm talking about is that everyone has freedom. Okay, everyone has achieved freedom. Okay, it might not be financial freedom, but it might be the freedom that you are actually looking for in your life. Okay, practice gratitude, and actually all the good things will come to you. Okay, it is not really in the form of financial freedom, as I said, but just thinking about freedom of time, thinking about freedom of socializing with the one that you love is already one of the best things in the world. Won't you agree with me? Right? So don't use financial independence or financial freedom as a life aspiration that you want to achieve, because I think it's vain struggle. Okay, I hope to see you soon after this. Next time, I'll share with you more about the financial side of things and my life experience as well. I hope you enjoy my video. If you find value in my video, please remember to subscribe to my channel, because I share many financial tips, I share many financial insights, and most importantly, I share tips and tricks about option selling. Okay, I sell options for a living, and I made a lot of fortune selling options for myself. Okay, so I think you wouldn't want to miss this out. I think it is very important. It's a very it's a very life-changing skill, at least for me. Okay, it should be for you as well. Okay, if you learn them properly. Okay, I'll see you soon. Please tune into my channel. Okay, thank you, and I'll see you soon. Goodbye.